Hi everybody, I wanted to make a video today to show you my portfolios that I made, but first I wanted to show you where I have been keeping most of my art so far. Sorry about the shaky cam. That is loosely organized. I have these cute old-fashioned files that I got at a yard sale, and then it's kind of loosely organized by bodies of work. There's the Paris paintings. These are some other patterns. These have been plastic. Those are the original ritual blessings. And then more recent bodies of work. And this is great. It's kind of organized, but it's not really as nice as having things in a portfolio. And by portfolio, I'm not trying to be like fancy, like this is my artist portfolio. It's more just like this is a way to organize the materials. So I wanted to show, I put, oh my gosh, I can talk. I wanted to show you how I put my two bodies of work into these binders. And this is the cup series that I did in 2017. And I was looking at this in my box here, going through this body of work, and I just totally love this series. And I got really emotional. I did this in 2016 through 2017. My goal was to do 365 cups, and that could be anything related to beverages that I drink. I made it up to 185, and I'm proud of that. I'm just going to flip through this and talk. This was just a great way to share what I love with the coffee, with beverages, with taking time to sit and have a drink. This is good to practice and see how like, putting two in there doesn't really work. I just did this last night. I didn't overthink it. They were roughly by date. A lot of these are from Paris. So I love this. I love how I did lettering. I love how I played with watercolor. These are actual coffee stains. This, doing 185, something one every day really builds a lot of practice in things that you want to work on, painting people, doing my lettering, writing a story. Somebody said, oh, this would be a great book. And this is what kind of made me want to put it into a book. I think there are only like 45 pages in one of these. So that's not 185. I might get another one of these folders and put the entire series in here because I would like that. So when I looked through these, I felt like so emotional and oh, nostalgic and oh, going to that cafe or this cafe or playing with this or that. And I thought, well, should I continue with this series? Pick it up with number 186. This is going to have to change. I thought maybe I could, and part of me still wants to do that because I did feel really creative when I was doing this. Another part of me realized later that I was really nostalgic for the experiences that I had had, and that I'm not traveling to Paris or anywhere else, and not really having coffee with friends so much. So I don't know if it's the artwork or the the experiences that I captured that made me feel so emotional. This was when I was really getting into pattern and wanting to play with pattern. So I was doing cup patterns and playing with that. Really love this. Love this series. Love having it in the notebook. I'm probably going to get another one. I did a photocopy of one of the patterns and then use that as the binder label. And then I did the same thing with this binder portfolio. I did a photocopy of one of the patterns. I think this one looks great. Doesn't that look cool? This is the pattern series that I did this year, and I'm bringing these to show Marty on our date on Friday. So I put some of this recent works in here to show him too. But this was mostly patterns that I did this year in the 100-day project. And I went through and chose my favorite ones. I did that through this process of several times, like this one's good, this one's good, this one's good. And then I had to winnow it down even more. So these are my favorites, and I really love looking at these. Might be one of my favorites. Really working in this pattern series to be more doing paintings rather than illustrations, so to speak. So I love how this one is kind of an illustration and painting. Um, and then I also put some of the patterns that I did in, let me just see, I put one up here, what year that was. Oh, 2018. I just did some scadubidating. 2018, I did the 100-day patterns, and I love that. So I put some of those in here, and these are from that. This is from Hawaii in 2018. This is playing with a little bit of washi tape. These are also from 2018. I just love these. And these two in particular, I was riffing off of Jacqueline Groag, who was a surface pattern designer, and I got a book about her work from the library. And so what I would do is I would look at just the general style of laying out a grid pattern with some lines, choosing a palette. This is me being really intentional with palettes. These I did in Paris, so I remember being in Paris and doing those then. This was also in Paris. This was taken from inspiration from somebody's dress. I saw someone passing by wearing a beautiful dress, and so I took a picture and riffed off of the style and the colors. That's from this year. These are from 2018. Also, these are from 2018. Some from this year, some from 2018. I really love seeing these all together. It somehow elevates it a little bit. I know these are just cheap binders and it's not like the best presentation, but I'm not really worried about the best presentation. I really just wanted to have them somewhere other than a box. If I wanted to show these to somebody, I could. I'm showing them to you now. This one's from 2018, and so is that one. It's kind of interesting to see, like, I don't know that I would be able to tell that some are from 2 years ago and some are from this year. The ones I did this year were mostly floral patterns, so that was a little bit more of a focus. And then I put the Seeds of Inspiration cards in here just to show Marty. So I can take this whole thing to show him. So look at this. This is kind of cool. This just having these in a place that they're all together. I can put these on the shelf instead of a box. I think this is a challenge for a lot of us. Like, what do you do with all of the art you've made? Is it just kind of sitting in the drawer? Is it piled in the corner? And looking at some simple ways that you might elevate it by bringing it together. These are bodies of work that I've curated. I could curate them further. I could even say more, like if I were writing an artist statement about each body of work. Oh no, I'm thinking I need to do that. That's a good challenge. I love how talking this out to you helps me get more ideas about how to take it further. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this brief portfolio tour of 2 bodies of work by Cynthia Morris. Have a lovely day.